They say beauty is in the eye of the beholder. If that's true, then my mom is beautiful. But beauty isn't everything. I admire my mom for her creativity, talent, kind and loving heart, and her abounding energy. My mom is one of the strongest and most determined people I know. Her numerous talents in life have transformed her into a unique Christian woman whom I'm blessed to call my mom. She can turn anything into a craft. It drives my dad crazy, but I think I pick up from her crafty quirk. When I was young, my family and I would take day trips up to our family cabin. After every trip, we would find my mom loading piles of driftwood into the back of the car. No one would ask questions, because we all knew she would turn it into an art piece, even if that meant painting Santa's faces onto the lake-stained driftwood. To her, it was art. My mom has always been able to take on anything. There's not much she can't do, and there's not much she won't create. I've had the pleasure of working alongside her as she paints, sketches, and plans weddings. Her talents have created masterpieces. But it's more than her talents that inspire my admiration for her. There's so much more that goes on behind the scenes that not many people see. She's seen restless days, countless headaches, and tired eyes. She's heard temper tantrums and ear-splitting screams. She's spent 21 years turning me into the woman I am today. But I'm not the only child. As a mother of 5, she's seen it all. But I can't question her because, well, she knows it all. Whether 5 children or 1, there's no better mom to raise us than my very own. My relationship with my mom has always had its ups and downs. When I was 10, I dressed myself, and she would tell me that it didn't match or it didn't look good, but my ego was high, and we fought about it. When it came to choosing college, we argued and we fought. But aside from all that, we still spend time together. We still share hobbies, and her advice, whether I like to listen to it or not, is what always keeps me going. Together we love to read, go shopping, bake, be artsy. Shopping is probably the worst and the best thing, but it's only bad because we always walk out of the store with at least one thing in our hands. Spending time with her is something I know I can't take for granted, because we aren't promised a tomorrow. That saying was made very clear in 2005 when my mom was diagnosed with breast cancer. It's also true that you don't know how much you love someone until his or her life is at risk. When I found out my mom was sick, I thought that was it, that that was the last time I would see my mom alive. I hated thinking it, but I didn't trust that God was going to bring us through. My mom, however, was on her knees the night that she was diagnosed, thanking God for the opportunity that it would bring. How amazing that she could still have so much faith in her God, even when she'd just been diagnosed with cancer. Not only was my mom's faith still strong, but she brought humor to every situation. On the day of her double mastectomy, my mom drew USDA choice beef, expiration date, and silly images on her chest for the doctors to see during surgery. When I thought she was losing a piece of her womanhood, she was laughing about what the doctors were going to see during the operation. Her cancer affected our family in a positive way, and it brought us all closer together. But I was scared for my mom every day. One day I walked into the bathroom and saw my mom vacuuming all her hair off of a vacuum hose. I think I cried more than she did. It was her determination to stay strong that made me realize how strong my mom was. When our oldest son got married, my mom was still undergoing chemotherapy treatments and wearing wigs. That didn't stop her from being at my brother's wedding, decorating it, and talking with everyone. Instead of being in bed, sick and miserable, my mom was out with her son as he was just about to begin a new life. I only wish I could have taken some of the strengths that she had. That was 7 years ago, and my mom is cancer-free. I thank God for her life every day. For years, she has wanted to be a grandma and have a grandchild, and at 63, she was given that wish. My sister gave birth to a beautiful baby girl who my mom watches 4 days a week in Sacramento. But my mom knew that if she was going to be on her hands and feet every day with that baby, she would need to lose weight. Motivation in hand, my mom lost over 30 pounds and is now a healthy, energetic grandma. I've seen the way it's helped her mobility, her time with the baby, and most importantly, my parents' marriage. When my mom lost weight, it was as if my parents met for the first time again. Yes, it's gross sometimes, but I wouldn't have it any other way. Her cancer and all the things my mom has been through is a daily reminder of how strong she is. The county came together to support my mom, and everyone saw how strong she was. Everyone knew my mom for her wild sense of humor, and everyone saw it during her cancer treatments. My mom is an inspiration to me because she has never stopped loving others, my family, and she has never stopped loving me.